It's time now for Tiger Talk with Stan Stevens and head baseball coach Tony Edwards here on 1340 and 95.7 KSMO.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Tony Edwards. Coach Salem Tigers went to Sullivan to take on the Eagles in a very, very interesting game for the Salem Tigers and Sullivan. A tight, close pitching game, some good defense, and in all honesty, Coach, a game that neither team could have won.
Oh yeah, we were definitely in it. From the beginning. Corby came in and gave us very solid innings. I believe he pitched a 72 pitch complete game. So, anytime you can pitch 72 pitches, that low like that, and go a complete game, you're doing something right. So, yeah, very pleased with the pitching. We were able to put the battle of the ball quite a bit, a little bit here and there, and string some hits together. We ran it all the way to the end, and we had our chances. We had a couple of guys with bases loaded, or second.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of been our issue all year that we've talked about, is trying to find ways to get that one big hit, and we fell a little short, but yeah, I'm very pleased with the effort the boys gave, nonetheless, against Sullivan.
When you get one of your younger guys like Cash Howard getting that big hit to drive in a couple of runs, Coach, that's got to make you feel pretty good.
Oh yeah, definitely does. These younger players are starting to figure it out, and at the right time, fortunately. So yeah, it's good to see. This is something that we, the last 3 games, I think we've had 23 hits in the last 3 games. So, that's something that I was kind of hoping for early on in the season, and we just didn't really piece it together at the beginning, but. These last 2-3 games, we found a way to put the bat on the ball and, kind of keep our pitching intact with it. So, and it's kind of kept us in the games for the most part. So, yeah, very pleased with our youth right now, what they're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish, and hopefully we can kind of keep that rolling for districts.
Corby, as you mentioned about Corby Wall, he really had Sullivan off balance most of the day. I mean, yeah, they got a couple of pretty good hits off him. You expect Sullivan, which is a good hitting team, to get those kind of hits. But I'll be honest with you, they hit a lot of toppers on the infield, and I was very impressed with Corby's diligence in keeping the ball outside, off speed, or when he needed to throw the fastball, he had them guessing. And when you can do that as a pitcher, you got half the game won, don't you?
Yeah, you do. That's something I was talking to Hayden, my catcher, about was, anytime you're facing a good hitting team like Sullivan, and Corbin doesn't, have a ton of velocity, you got to be able to spot your fastball and keep it low and mix that good curveball he's got. And, I pretty much told Hayden, I said, hey, if we're going to have Sullivan beat us, they're going to have to do it, either going opposite field or pull the ball on the outside corner. So, yeah, our game plan was just trying to keep the ball away from him as much as possible and try to force that, that ground ball, which we got several of. And, the guys were getting frustrated at the plate and trying to lift the baseball. And, when you go to Sullivan with that big ballpark, there's a lot of room out there. So it makes it easy for a pitcher to just kind of sit back and just kind of paint the corners and let him lift that ball for an out in the deep outfield and get that ground ball we needed. So, yeah, good pitching by Corby. And, like I said, I'd like to have seen us win the game, but, that's just breaks the baseball. One hit here, one hit there, or one break, and, you get yourself a win. So hopefully we can, try to get something going to get paid against Dora.
Speaking of Dora, they're coming in town. This game, obviously, we're playing it on Friday now. It was rained out yesterday, and, Coach, it didn't look like a very good opportunity even to get this game in. And I know you wanted to get this game in because you only have one game before your tournament next week, which starts on Thursday. You really wanted to make sure that the guys have an opportunity to play a game before the weekend.
Yeah, definitely. You don't ever want to see, kids, get anything cut short or have their swings taken away, especially since we're starting to hit the baseball a little bit now, and our pitching's been better. So, yeah, anytime you get an opportunity to play baseball, you definitely want to try and do it because, like you said, we've got this game today against Dora, and then we got a ball game against Cuba on Tuesday at home, and then, yeah, we're in our tournament. So yeah, we definitely kind of want to stay sharp with our pitching and try to continue with that hitting, today and next Tuesday against Cuba for our tournament. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, it's district's getting near, and you want to play your best baseball at this point, and we're certainly heading that direction. Hopefully we can get to continue the way we want to.
And what can you tell us about Dora, Coach? I don't know that much about them. Can you inform me about anything?
Yeah, the last thing I seen was they're kind of similar to us as far as record goes. I think the last I seen that they were like 5-10. It's been a few years since we've played them. They've struggled hitting the baseball at times, but then so have we. So, it's going to be one of those where, whoever wants to come out and force the opposition to make the routine play and force errors is probably going to win the game today, because I look for them to, try to build something for, their districts coming up and so forth. So just like us. So, yeah, we our goal today is just focus on us. We just try to throw strikes and continue our timely hitting and try to get some balls in play and see if we can't squeak a win.
Are they an aggressive team, Coach, or do they kind of sit back and wait for the hit or the walk?
I think they're a little bit of both. I mean, I think we'll try to sit back and try to, see what happens, and then if they need to be aggressive with it, they will. Okay. I know in the years past when we played Dora, they were always a very, aggressive team several years back, where they would try to hit and run and do a lot of bunting and things of that sort. But, I know they've had a few coaches come into town to see them, but, we don't ever take any team lightly. It's going to be one of those situations where, we just got to, have a clear focus and play good baseball and have good communication in the field. And, as long as we can, minimize the damage and not give them any extra outs, we should be in a good place.
Sounds like a plan, Coach. Good luck today against Dora. Good luck, Coach.
All right, Stan. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Stay tuned. Tiger Baseball. It is next.
That has been Tiger Talk with Salem head baseball coach Tony Edwards. And now, Salem Tiger Baseball on KSMO and KSMO Media.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
At your locally owned Country Mart, our standards are high because we know yours are. Our meat is cut fresh daily in-house, and our professional meat associates are always ready to help you find what you're looking for or cut specifically how you want. See our produce associates on how to pick out the best fruits and vegetables. Quality in a deli means fresh, full of flavor, and always delicious. If you're craving fresh baked goodness, we have that too. You can find what you're looking for fast and easily at the best prices with friendly service at Country Mart, your hometown grocery store in Salem.
Welcome to this KSMO Media broadcast of Salem Tiger Baseball. Today's game is brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial District Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Progressive Ozark Bank, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Town & Country Insurance, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust, Southtown Furniture, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Townscreen, LLC, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Elwood Real Estate, Dent County Vet Clinic, Aligned by Design Health Center, Hometown Mechanical, Healthy Dent County, Ozark Overhead Door. And now get ready for Salem Tiger Baseball.
And we welcome you to Salem High School Baseball Field Complex for today's makeup game with the Dora Falcons. This game was originally scheduled for yesterday, and due to the rains could not be played, but we're ready to go today with the Tigers and the Falcons getting together. As Athletic Director Clay Moody is introducing the starting lineups, we're going to get ready for our national anthem next. So we're going to take a 90-second break and come back with play-by-play right after this. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Get ready! The Run Salem 5K, 10K, and Family Fun Color Run will be held Saturday, May 20th. This will be held exclusively on the streets of Salem, starting and finishing in downtown, and will help raise funds for a future trail system in our wonderful community. The Family Fun Color Run Walk is an untimed event held in conjunction with the Run Salem 5K, 10K. All ages are welcome to participate, so bring the whole family. Find out more and register today at runsalemmo.com.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Clean Car Month at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, where you'll find Pro X 1 car wash, 2 for $15. Superior Coverall Tire Shine, 2 for $18. And Rain-X 2-in-1 Glass Cleaner for $7.49. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
And welcome back to Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. The Dora Falcons and the Salem Tigers. This is a non-conference game as Salem will get ready for Cuba next Tuesday, and then they'll have their tournament next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday here. And so we'll give you all the details on that come Tuesday night when we'll be right back here doing the home game against the Cuba Wildcats. Today the Falcons come in. They're in their gray pants. You'll see the red jerseys with the black numbers outlined in white. They also have the black and red pinstripe down the side on the hip, all the way down to the pant leg. Salem Tigers in their home white pants. They have their Carolina blue jerseys with the white caps on the shoulders and across the arms. The numbers, they're in white, outlined in the navy blue here at home. Here is the starting lineup for the Salem Tigers. Blake Edwards starts out on the mound. He'll be caught by Hayden Sanders today. Owen Hamilton back at first base. At second base, Roy Stevens. At third, Caden DuBois. And at shortstop, Traylon Richter. Out in left field, Corby Ball. On center, Caden Moody. And Cash Howard patrols right field again for the Salem Tigers. For the Falcons, Ashton Roberts will lead off. He'll play center field. Easton Carter at shortstop bats second. Brady Thompson doing the catching, bats third. Elijah Ullum doing the pitching. He'll be batting in the cleanup spot. Spencer Howard at first base, bats fifth. Tabor Walker, he'll be batting sixth and playing second base. Braden York will be in left field. He'll be batting seventh. Lathan Smith in right field, bats eighth. And Corson Howard, he'll be at third base, batting ninth. About ready to get this one underway here. Salem and Dora. Standing in will be Ashton Roberts. Roberts, tall right-handed batter. Wears number 15 as he comes to the plate. Hope you're going to enjoy the game here on KSMO AM 1340, FM 95.7. Also streaming it on our KSMO media sites at KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook page, and our KSMO YouTube page. First pitch by Edwards is a high fastball. Ball one. Salem played a good game against Sullivan the other day. Lost 3-2. Tight ball game. Well-pitched game by Corby Ball. As Edwards brings in second pitch, that also is high, 2-0. Tigers straight away for this hitter, Ashton Roberts. As Edwards brings in the next one, that's a swing and a miss. DuBois just about even with the bag at third base. At first base, Owen Hamilton about 2 steps, maybe 3 behind the bag. Pitch comes in high and again outside. So it's a 3-1 count to Ashton Roberts. Right-handed batter kind of cheats up on that plate. Has those hands out over the inside edge. And the 3-1 comes home. That's a high pop-up on the infield. Will it stay in play? DuBois is over, and it's on top of the Salem Tiger dugout. DuBois got right against that fence. Was ready to kind of lean over it in front of the dugout, but the ball hit the top metal roof of the Salem Tiger dugout here. 3-2 to count. Nobody down. Leadoff hitter Ashton Roberts waits as Blake Edwards brings it in, and that's in the dirt. Ball 4. Roberts draws the walk. And Easton Carter will stand in. Another right-handed batter for Dora. They have the D, that's the insignia of the Detroit Tigers, on their front of their jerseys. I always thought that was such a cool looking Gothic D. I always like that. Carter stands in, wants to bunt, butts it right back to Edwards. He has it to throw to first base. Is in time. Sacrifice is good. 1-3 on that put out. And Brady Thompson will stand in.
Number 34, Brady Thompson.
Where's number 34? Bats from the right side. Doing the catching today. Stevens going to try and keep him close as Hamilton cheats into the edge of the infield grass. A big hole on the right side there and a foul back. Trying to go that way, as a matter of fact, was Thompson. Glad you can be with us on your Friday afternoon. This game, we didn't think it was going to be able to be made up, but we were able to get the umpires, and they are here, and we're bringing you Tiger baseball. The softball game with East Carter yesterday will not be made up. The 0-1 comes in. There's a base hit up the middle. No, great play by Richter, but nobody at first base. Really don't know where Owen's going. Got to make sure the ball goes through before you become a cutoff man. And that ball, a diving effort by Richter, but it ends up being an infield single. That's a bad break for Edwards. They would have had the man out easily, but Owen Hamilton had come in thinking that ball was a base hit up the middle and was nowhere near first base. Was first and third, only one out. Pitch, runner going, and a high fly ball in the center. Going back is Moody, makes the catch. The tag, late tag, throw home. They might have a chance, but the throw is high and offline by Richter, and the other man goes to second base. So Ullum gets the sacrifice fly, taking that first pitch to dead center. Moody had to go back and backpedal to get it, so he didn't have a lot on the throw. Got into Richter, though, as the man at third base, Roberts, did not tag immediately. They had a chance at home plate, but the throw was up the third base line and too high, and sliding in was Roberts as Ullum gets the sac fly in the RBI. 1-0 Dora. Pitch. Outside corner for a strike. Thompson tagged as well. He went down to second base on the throw in. Spencer Howard at the plate. Flies that one fouled on the right side. That'll drift way out of play. Quickly 0-2 to Spencer Howard. 1-0 Dora. A walk and an infield single. Can't really call it it's not a physical error, so you can't call it an error, but it is a mental error. And that pitch man trying to steal third. They throw it down to Du Bois. They got the man to run down, throw to second base, but they threw it to the wrong guy as Stevens wasn't near the bag. Du Bois threw it to Roy Stevens, but he was 6 feet behind second base. So you allowed a man to get back in again. There are two mental errors here in this first inning by the Salem Tigers. Howard at the plate. The 1-2 pitch comes home. Off-speed pitch, danced outside. Tried a super slow curveball, but it missed. Tabor Walker's on deck. 2-2 count. The pitch. Chopper right back toward Edwards over his head to Stevens. Throw to first base is in time to retire the side. No damage on that missed opportunity on the rundown, but Dora does score one run on one hit. There was no physical errors, and there was one man left. We have now played a half an inning. It's Dora 1, Salem 0. Back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with a kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app. The Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
We go to the bottom of the first inning. Trey Richter will lead things off, followed by Caden Moody and Caden DuBois. Tough break for Blake Edwards. Tigers kind of had a couple of mental oops out there, and it cost him a run. Had first a great play by Trey Richter up the middle, a diving effort, but then Owen Hamilton did not go to the bag first. And so nobody covered first, and that becomes an infield single. Then on the fly ball to Moody, Roberts had kind of a mental lapse for Dora, didn't tag up, then did go back and tag. But then the relay throw into home plate was way up the line and high. And the Tigers were able to actually get Thompson in a rundown, and then they couldn't convert on that. As Roy Stevens, the man that would go to the bag initially, should go to the bag. Shortstop should stay out of the way. And then back up to second baseman was 5 feet behind the bag when he took the throw from DuBois. You're not going to tag anybody out there unless they're trying to run back to first base. Usually that. Though I have seen a guy steal first from second before, and it is allowed, but it's not suggested. Let's put it that way. Coaches don't approve of that very often. So Trey Richter will stand in. Trey then playing shortstop today. Made a heck of a play on that ball hit up the middle by Brady Thompson. Got up to throw the ball, and there was not a soul near first base. He'll lead it off, followed by Caden Moody and Caden DuBois. 1-0 Dora, the pitch outside by the right-hander Elijah Ullum. He'll be caught today by Brady Thompson. At first base, Spencer Howard. At second, Tabor Walker. At third, Corson Howard. And at shortstop, Carter, and that's Easton Carter. Out in left field, they have Braden York. Out in center, Ashton Roberts. And in right, Lathan Smith. 1-1 count. Pitch coming to Richter. Fastball inside low. Straight away for Richter for the most part. Give him just a smidge of left center, but not all that much. And a 2-1 count coming from Ullum. Smash right at the third baseman. Lined it right at him. Ball had a lot of spin on it, but Howard stuck with it. Line out to the third baseman. Starts it for the day here against Dora for the Salem Tigers. Richter reached out, did what he should on outside pitch, trying to take it the other way, and lined it right at the third baseman. So Caden Moody will stand in. Caden's been pretty high with the stick. Takes it a little bit low. Caden had 3 hits against Ava this week. And then, of course, against Sullivan, he had a couple of hits as well. 2-0 to count. That pitch a little bit low. You boys on deck. Owen Hamilton to follow. Salem down by 1. We're in the bottom of the first inning. As Moody waits. Pitch comes in from Ullum. That's on the outside corner. Good crossfire fastball by Ullum. 2-1. Caden deep in the box. Right up against that batter's box line, though, with his front toe. As the pitch comes in. That's a strike on the outside corner, almost the same pitch. 2-2. 1 down here in the bottom of the first inning. Ullum gets the sign. He's ready.
And a 2-2 coming home. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Had Moody chase that one. It looked like kind of a slider, dipping far and away. And he's down on strikes. First strikeout for Ullum, and Caden DuBois will stand in. Right-handed batter, DuBois with a slightly open stance. Up in the front part of that box as the pitch comes in low and back to the screen. Falcons in their second inning will send up Walker, York, and Smith. They lead it 1-0. And a sacrifice fly by Elijah Ullum, the guy on the mound right now. We're in the bottom of the first, 2 down as DuBois waits. The 1-0 comes in. There's a swing and a miss. Good fastball. Let her high. They bung right through that one. Hamilton stands in the batter's box, getting ready for his turn at bat. Will it be this inning or next? The 1-1-2 DuBois. There's a pop-up, foul back. It's out of play. Ball in on the fists of Caden. Quickly 1-2. 2 down. And the pitch from Ullum way outside. Fastball. Lady Tigers got seated today in district play. They'll take on Licking on Saturday, May 6th at 2 o'clock at Potosi. Good luck to our Lady Tigers. Curveball, base hit up the middle. Ball was in on DuBois. He fought it off and singled up the middle. Kind of a changeup, but it just hung there. And Caden did the right thing. Didn't try and overswing. Just took it right back where it came from. And he singles and man at first base with 2 down. Owen Hamilton will stand in. Right-handed batter. Probably the most consistent hitter so far for the Tigers this year. Owen's been hitting the ball pretty well all season long. Pitch coming in, Owen. Right on the outside corner, knee high. And Ullum gets the call. The boys with a very short lead at first base. He's being held on there by Spencer Howard. From the stretch, Ullum checks. Brings it in. There's a ground ball up the middle, right to the shortstop, drops it and stands right on second base and picks it up to retire the side. So Hamilton hits into a fielder's choice, 6 unassisted on the put out at second base. And for the Salem Tigers, no runs, a hit, and no errors. 1 man left. We've now played 1 full inning here at Salem. 1-0 Dora back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Blake Edwards back to the hill. 1-0 Dora. He'll be facing Tabor Walker, Braden York, and Lathan Smith. 1-0 Falcons. Salem Tigers will host Cuba next Tuesday. Don't forget, Tiger fans, we'll be giving away another stadium blanket today, courtesy of Ron Copeland, our representative. Give you that keyword you're going to need to sign up at the 3rd inning. So you got an inning to wait. So be listening in for that keyword, or if you're videoing with us today, if you're streaming, you get to see it up on the screen. And we give you that keyword here again in the 3rd inning. That stadium blanket's nice when it's weather repellent, and it's got a nice insulated blanket on the inside. Nice blanket, comes in its own drawstring bag. You can store it away and wait for football season too if you don't need it during baseball season, but season not over yet. Pitch comes in, a foul back by Edwards. 1-1 to count. Just underway here, second inning. Tabor Walker at the plate. He's got one of those cages to protect the batter's face. For a while, they were going to make everybody wear those, and I don't know whatever happened to that rule, but it disappeared. Pitch comes in, a high off-speed pitch, and a swing and a miss by Walker. Ball's up in his eyes. Tabor went a-whacking at it. Didn't get it. Braden York on deck, and then Smith. We are in the second inning. 1-0 Falcons, and the 1-2 curve swing and a miss. Sanders picks it up, though to first base is in time to retire Walker. Strikeout, and then a 2-3 put out. First strikeout by Blake Edwards. Ball went straight down. Heck of a pitch. Walker swung through it. Ball bounced, hit Sanders. Hayden grabbed the ball in midair and then threw him out to Owen Hamilton. One down, pitch, high fastball to Braden York. He plays left field today. Where's number 20? Great day right now. It's a little cloud cover, but very comfortable. 1-0 pitch comes home. That's a little bit low, and it's 2-0. Edwards wears number 13 on his back. He's not superstitious. He ain't afraid of no ghosts. 2-0 to count. Here's a pitch on the outside corner. Dandy right on the black. Well placed by Blake. York didn't like it. Took it. 2-1. Next one comes in. Fastball swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. Went back out to that outside again. Straight away for this hitter is the Tiger defense as the 2-2 pitch arrives. Oh, strike three with a high fastball. I don't believe York agreed, but he is out on strikes. And there's two down with Lathan Smith coming to the plate. That ball was about letter high. You don't see that pitch called all the time, but that is actually a strike. And with two down, Smith waits. His pitch comes in, a swing and a miss. Ball tailed in a little bit on Lathan. Salem in their second inning will have Howard, Corby Ball, and Hayden Sanders. 1-0 Falcons. Fastball's high and outside. 1-1, two down, second inning. Cardinal baseball tonight on KSMO, 8:15 pregame show, 9:10 game time against the Dodgers. Pitch is just a little bit low. 2-1. Two down. We're in the second inning. Edwards ready. Here comes. That pitch is high, and it's 3-1. Corson Howard, it would be on deck. Blake right from the middle of the rubber. Brings it in. A swing and a miss. 3-2. Actually foul tipped. Held on to by Sanders. And the pitch way outside and high. Ball four, second walk by Edwards. His first walk ended up coming around to score. That was the leadoff man, Ashton Roberts. So Corson Howard will stand in. Handed batter. Deep in the box. He waits, very relaxed. Takes a strike on the outside edge. Dora Falcons in town today. After yesterday's game, just could not be played safely. The 0-1 comes in, a check swing, foul back. Looked like he tried to hold up, but had already committed. Ball hit his bat, went back to the screen. For those video streaming with us, you just saw the earthquake happen. That screen took a tumble. 0-2 to count. Man at first not going. The pitch is grounded towards short. Richter charges, gets it, throws it high, and tagged and out. Good play by Owen Hamilton. He had to come down with the ball, tag the runner. And 6-3 on the put out as Howard is out to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, a walk, one left. We played an inning and a half, and it's Dora on top, 1-0. We'll come back in 1 minute with more baseball. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
To the second inning we go. Cash Howard will lead things off. Cash's stick has come around quite a bit in the last 5 or 6 games. He's batting almost 400 in those games, so good job by Cash, and he's been driving in runs. Got a key hit. Sullivan with 2 outs. He drove in the 2 runs the Salem Tigers scored on a base hit up the middle. So Cash going the other way or up the middle, right back where it came from, was pulling everything early in the year and was struggling. Let's see what he does here today against Elijah Ullum. The pitch comes into him, a chopper toward the right side, right at the first baseman. And Howard gets it, steps on the bag. 3 unassisted, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting number 9, Corby Ball.
Took a little something off of that one, did Ullum, and Howard got out in front. Ball waits at the plate. Pitch from Ullum comes in. There's a grounder towards third. Big hop. Taken there by Howard to throw across his high and in time. As coming down with it on the bag was Spencer Howard.
Now batting number 23, Hayden Sanders.
2 pitches, 2 outs. Well, that's a way to make a game go quick. Sanders will bat from the right side. You would think he'd take at least 1 pitch. You would think. As Elijah gets ready and brings it in. That's a little bit low. 1-0. Stevens is on deck. Tigers have a hit. That was in the first inning by Caden Du Bois. This pitch comes in. A swing and a miss on a ball way inside. Maybe more of a defensive swing as well as a opportunity to hit. Aiden likes to pull the ball. The 1-1 comes home. That's in for a strike. That's the inside corner fastball. Hayden elected not to cut it that one. 1-2 the count. Pitch comes home. Fastball outside corner and strike 3 call. That was a wonderful pitch by Ullum right on the black. Nothing that Hayden can do about that one. He's called out. Second strikeout of the day for Ullum, and down in order go to Salem Tigers. 1, 2, 3. We've now played 2 innings. We go to third inning. It's still the Falcons 1, Salem nothing. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
To the top of the order we go to start this third inning, and that key word today for the wonderful, wonderful stadium blanket is steel, S-T-E-A-L, or any form of the word steel, S-T-E-E-L, S-T-I-H-L. It doesn't make any difference. Just use the keyword steel. And when you go to our website at KSMOradio.com, you'll see the bag that holds that stadium blanket up in the top right-hand corner. Click on that bag. There's a little form there that says what your name is, how we can get in touch with you, and then what the key word is for the day. And you put that word in there, steel. And then your email or phone number and your name. Slow curve just outside. Blake Edwards back to the hill for the Salem Tigers as Ashton Roberts walked his first time. He's back in there and hits a little pop fly into the left field corner, but foul. Got out in front of that one. 1-1 to count. Leadoff man Ashton Roberts. Now time called. Easton Carter and Brady Thompson will follow. Blake Edwards trailing it by 1-0. Only giving up one hit. The pitch, that's high. 1-1. I'm sorry, 2-1, excuse me. To Roberts. Pitch comes home. There's a ground ball in the hole. That's a base hit. Roberts got one inside and smacked that in between third and short. And Easton Carter will stand in. He sacrificed his first time. He may be doing the same thing here. Right-handed batter waits, squares the bunt, takes the high and outside. 1-0. Carter plays shortstop. Deep in the box, waits. Pitch, shows bunt, does bunt. Perfect bunt down the first base line, and Edwards can't throw him out. He couldn't pick the ball up. And that'll be a base hit. That ball was absolutely perfect down the first base line. And when Blake got there, he just couldn't pick it up. Tried to do it barehanded and then missed it. And that's a single, and that's two infield singles for Dora today. And it's first and second and nobody out. It would have been a close play, even had he fielded it cleanly. That was a perfect bunt. Thompson shows bunt. He grounded hard up the middle on a diving play by Richter, but he had nobody to throw to at first base. So an infield single for him the first time. Pitch comes in at Thompson. That's a little bit outside. Edwards trying to catch that corner. Did not. Great afternoon here in Salem. Still got time to come on out and enjoy the game. 1-0 Falcons. They have runners at first and second to pitch. And there's a high fly ball deep down the left field line, but that's going to go foul. Oh, 1 to count.
Now batting number 21.
We caught it? Oh, wow. Oh, sorry about that. There was a catch by Corby in the corner. We can't see that area. Ball was hit deep to left field. And Oldham will stand in. Still first and second. One down to pitch, low and outside. Good scoop by Sanders. Keep the runners where they are. At second base, Roberts. At first, Carter. The pitch comes home outside. Maybe a little bit high, 2-0. Ullum hit a fly ball to dead center field his last time up. Ended up driving in the only run of this game. Pitch. That gets away from Sanders. Goes back to the screen on the wild pitch, and the runners will move up. Ball bounced in front of him, and Hayden couldn't block it cleanly, and the ball hit off him and went back to the screen. And now 2 runners are in scoring position. 3-1 to count. With that toe primed, the pitch comes in. There's a ground ball up the middle. Big hop to Richter. They got the runner at home if he throws it too high, but good play by Sanders to come down with it and get the man at home. The man at second base, Carter, forced Roberts to go home. He took off for third base, and you had 2 guys standing at third, and Carter realized he kind of made a mistake, but Roberts was kind of forced to try and come home. The out recorded 6-2. So Ullum reaches on the fielder's choice. A fortunate bounce for Richter. Ball hit the mound and took a big hop. So now Carter's at third base. Runner at first and third. 2 down. And the pitch outside. Throw to second base. They let go through and throw back to third base. As Richter fielded second, they don't really let the runner steal, but they weren't trying to get a tag down. Trying to catch the man going off of third base. 2 down for Spencer Howard. 1-0 pitch from Edwards. Comes home, and a pop fly is right by the dugout. That's going to go out of play. Off to the right side by the Dora dugout. 1-1, 2 down. Spencer Howard grounded out to second his first time. Second and third, 2 down the pitch. There's a foul back off the fence. We're in the top of the third inning. Don't forget our key word, steal, for the stadium blanket. Sponsored by Representative Ron Copeland. 1-2 the count. We're in the third inning. 1-0 Dora. The pitch from Edwards. Slow curve struck him out. Howard could only watch as that ball froze him. Third strikeout for Edwards. And he keeps Dora off the board. No runs, 2 hits. No errors. And they leave 2 men on base. We have now played 2.5. To the bottom of the third we go. It is 1-0. Falcons will come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Back to the hill goes Ullum. He has pitched well already for Dora. Tigers still trying to get on the board. They'll send up Stevens, Edwards, and then Richter. Key word for that stadium blanket. And by the way, anybody can win that stadium blanket. Only one winner, though, per season, obviously. So if you want to, go ahead and check that out. Go to our website, ksradio.com. Click on that icon that's up at the top of the right corner of our homepage at ksradio.com. Click on it. Fill out the form with your name, phone number, or email. We can get in touch with you. And that key word today, which is steal. Pitch comes in to Stevens, and that's a strike right at the knees. Roy playing second base today. Tigers need to rattle some bats here. The pitch comes home, and there's a foul back and out of play. Third inning action here at Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. We'll be back Tuesday. Do it again against the Cuba Wildcats. By the way, this is a varsity game only here today. Varsity only. The 0-2 comes home. Curveball and a swing and a miss. Took a little something off that one and kind of let it slide across, more of a slider than a curve. Third strikeout for Ullum. Kind of came down 3/4 or more sidearm, I should say, from his 3/4 normal throw. And let that one glide out of his hand. That's a fastball for a strike to Blake Edwards. Edwards batting in the 9 slot. Tigers with just one hit on the day. Pitch comes in. That's outside. 1-1. Ullum doesn't take much time out there. He looks in, gets the sign. He's ready. So is Edwards. And the pitch comes home. Outside with a slow curve. Kind of tees off or keys off his curveball by slowing down his motion. So if you catch that, you know it's going to be a curveball. Fastball, and there's a line drive. That's a base hit to right, and it goes past the right fielder. Edwards makes the turn. He's going to hold it first, though, as the throw comes into second base. Right fielder is able to get a piece of it. Now Edwards thinks about going to second on a bad throw back to first base, but he elects to stay where he is at. So the right fielder Smith came in. The ball kind of got a piece of his glove, which probably kept it from rolling another 15 feet. Anyway, got about 10 or 12 feet behind him, and Edwards thought about 2, but he elects to stay at first base. So Landon Richter will check in. He'll be running for Edwards. So Trey Richter at the plate. He lined out to third his first time. Good piece of hitting by Blake Edwards to go the other way with that fastball. Second hit for Salem. Big hole on the right side now for Trey Richter as Howard holds on brother Landon in a step off and look over. By Elijah Ullum. Right-handed pitcher. Looks, checks. Now looks over again. Well, I say he was a quick worker until somebody gets on base, and now it's slowing down. Pitch comes in to Trey and a fastball outside edge. 1-0 Dora. We're in the third inning. Salem baseball tournament next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's here. We will not carry those games on KSMO. The 0-1 again. Ullum looks over and steps off. One down, one on. A pitch, man going. The pitch is low. Throw to second base and safe as Richter got around the tag of Carter. Ball short hop Carter, and Landon did not really slide. He just stepped around. Well, he's at second base on the stolen base. Pitch was low, Trey Richter. He has an opportunity to tie this game up. 1-0 Falcons. Ullum checks the runner. Landon Richter at first base, or second base now. And the pitch comes home. There's a foul off to the left side. Looked like Trey was trying to hold back and guide that ball to left field. Carter, the shortstop, cheating up the middle a little bit, trying to keep Landon close to the bag at second. A lot more hole on that left side now for Trey to shoot for, especially between short and third. Ullum looks, checks, wants to bring it home. It does. That pitch is outside, high. Took a little something off. 2-2. One down. We're on a Friday afternoon here in Salem with a little bit of baseball action for you. Glad you could be along. Pitch to Trey. There's a fly ball into left center field. Right to the left fielder, almost about 3 steps from where he was, and he brings it in. And Cade Moody will stand in. Good idea by Trey. He went the right way, but just got that ball up in the air a little too much. Just got underneath it. So Cade, who struck out his first time, stands in. second baseman. Walker trying to keep Landon close, so a big hole on that right side. Pitch to Moody comes in. That's high. Ball one. Not much of a breeze here today. Very comfortable afternoon. Pitch to Moody. Swinging chopper back towards Ullum. He gets it. Throw to first base is in time to retire the side. 1-3 on the putout. No runs, a hit, no errors, and one man left. We've now played three. It's 1-0. Dora back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Back Salem High School baseball field. Good afternoon. It's Friday. Woohoo! Thank God it's Friday. TGIF Day and TGIB. Thank God it's baseball. And Tabor Walker will stand in. He'll be followed by Braden York and then Lathan Smith as Blake Edwards back to the hill. Still 1-0 Falcons. Walker struck out his first time on a nice off-speed pitch by Edwards. It was thrown out of first base by Sanders. Pitch comes home, and there's a ground ball hit to Stevens at second. He has it, throw to first in time. 4-3 on that putout, and Braden York will stand in. We've had a lot of first pitch swinging here today by both teams. York struck out his first time. He was called out. He was froze on an off-speed pitch. Pitch is high with a fastball. Lady Tigers softball will be playing Bourbon next week on the 3rd. That's a makeup game, but it will be at Bourbon. Pitch is low. 4 o'clock start on that one, right? Clay, 4 o'clock at Bourbon next week? 4 o'clock, yeah. That game at Bourbon next Wednesday will be at 4 o'clock. So a little earlier start, and it's just a varsity game. Pitch comes in, a swing and a miss. To Braden York, 2-1 to count. So that's the Lady Tigers game, and that's right before district play, and they'll play on Saturday against Licking, 2 o'clock at Potosi. That pitch is right on the outside corner. Dandy pitch by Edwards. Spotted that one right on the black. And 2-2 to count. Umpire Rex Merhoff behind home plate. With the arm up in the air. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a high fastball. His 4th strikeout. And Lathan Smith will stand in. Blake challenged him up high, and York missed it. And Smith, who walked his first time, stands in. In their 4th, they'll have Du Bois, Hamilton, and Howard. 1-0 Dora. Pitch comes home. There's a high pop-up. It may stay at play over by the dugout. Reaching and making the catch is Owen Hamilton. Right at the Dora dugout. He reached as far as he could over the fence, and he made that catch in the dugout. Pop out to the first baseman. Retires the side for Dora in an order 1-2-3. We have now played 3.5 to the bottom of the 4th inning we go. It's the Salem Tigers trailing Dora 1-0. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
No matter what, every morning, farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, they grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Screen.
We go to the fourth inning. 1-0 Dora. Du Bois, Hamilton, Howard for the Salem Tigers. They need a run to tie it up here. A couple to take the lead. Elijah Ullum has pitched well. He's given up just 2 hits. It's been a nicely pitched game by both sides. As that pitch by Ullum, kind of crossfire, went down and away and eluded his catcher, Brady Thompson. Both pitchers have pitched well. 3 strikeouts for Ullum, 4 strikeouts for Edwards. Edwards with a couple of walks in the game, none for Ullum. There's a high fly ball out of deep right center field. Drifting, and making the catch is the center fielder Ashton Roberts. He's got a big, long stride out there. Du Bois just got underneath it and lofted a little bit too high. And Owen Hamilton will stand in. Do that again, hit that ball on a line drive. Caden stand at third base. Hamilton reached on a fielder's choice. On a ball up the middle, and that one in the hole. Nice stop by third baseman. Howard gets up, throws to first in time. No, he called him safe. Bang, bang play at first base. And the umpire called him safe. Heck of a play by Carson Howard at third base. He headlong dive. And the throw to first appeared to get Hamilton, but the umpire said safe. I think the coach wants to go challenge a little bit with the umpire. Or just verify the call. So it'll be an infield single for Hamilton. What a heck of a play by Carson Howard at third. Absolutely as far extension as he could go to his left. The Tigers have a runner at first base. 1 out for Howard. Pitch inside and low. I'll give credit. Owen hustled down there as fast as he could. Bang, bang play, and they gave it to Hamilton. He's at first base, being held on there by Howard. That pitch is outside. 1-1 to count. Ullum looks, checks, brings it. Swing and a miss. Short lead by Hamilton. Ullum brings it in again. There's a line drive in the left center field. That's a base hit, and it's going to plug the gap. Hamilton will get to third base. Howard will stop at second base. Second and third, 1 out. Ball checked up just about 5 or 6 feet from the fence. Had it gotten to the wall, I'm sure Hamilton would have scored, but a nice hit going the other way by Cash Howard. That's a double. And Corby Ball will stand in. Tying run at third. Lead run at second base. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-0 Dora. That's the best hit ball by Salem yet today. That ball was absolutely hit perfectly by Cash Howard. Just took that pitch out over the plate. Went right with it to left center. He plugged the gap between center field and left field. Corby Ball stands in with a wide area of green out in right center. I mean a bunch. They play him to pull as Roberts plays him in left center field. A lot of room there for Corby. If he gets the ball out there, he can run for a while, and he fouls it off his foot. Elijah Ullum with Hamilton at third. Howard at second. One down. 1-0 Dora. Ball grounded out to third his first time. The pitch, that's on the outside corner for strike two. Corby looks in, he's ready, so is Elijah. Here comes a foul off the catcher's shin guard. Kind of reaching for that one. Looked like Corby was out in front of that a little bit. Infield's halfway. So they may go home, may not. The 0-2 to Ball. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on one high and outside. Corby strikes out. That's strikeout number 4, and now Hayden Sanders will stand in. So again, runner at third base, less than 2 out. No contact made by the Tiger batter. Right-handed batter Sanders. The pitch. There's a line drive base hit left field. One run is in. Here comes Howard. They're going to send him to throw home. Not in time. 2-1 Salem. Ball goes all the way back to the screen. Down to third is Sanders, and he is out. The base umpire trying to get all the way across there. Coach Edwards pleading his case, but the umpire walks away. So Hayden with a base hit, 2 RBIs, as both Howard and Hamilton score. And then he is out as the throw goes from 7 2 and then 5. 7-2-5 on the putout. But the Salem Tigers score 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left. We've now played 4 innings, our score. Salem Tigers lead Dora 2-1. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
But it really doesn't. Because you wouldn't have had it.
Right, yeah.
Wouldn't have had it there. 2-1, Salem Tigers on top. It'll be Carson Howard, then Ashton Roberts and Easton Carter. It's been a well-played game. Sanders really hit that ball hard in the left field. And the left fielder, York, came up through home. Ball eluded the catcher, Thompson, but then he threw down to third, and they were able to get Sanders trying to go to third base. So even though there's an error on the catcher to allow, I'm sorry, there's no error on that play. Excuse me. Sanders was trying to go to third base on the overthrow, but was tagged out. 7-2-5 on the putout. 2 RBIs for Hayden Sanders. 2-1 Salem Tigers. Carson Howard grounded out to short his first time. Pitch. There's one off the fist right back to Edwards. He throws him out. Edwards absolutely sawed off Carson Howard on the inside. That ball right off the very handle. And there's one out for Ashton Roberts. He has walked. He has singled. Was thrown out trying to score after Easton Carter on a ball up the middle chased him off third base. So he got thrown out 6-2 back in the third inning. 1 run for Dora in the first inning, 2 for Salem in the fourth. 2-1 our score. We're in the top of the fifth inning. 1 down for Roberts, who takes that high. Next one from Edwards. That's high and tight. 2-0. Salem and Cuba next Tuesday, 4:30 game time. Here for the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. A swing and a miss. That will be varsity and JV next week. Then the baseball tournament Thursday. Salem will be playing 2 games on Thursday. They will not play on Friday. And then, of course, depending upon where they finish in their pool, they'll be playing on Saturday. Pitch is high and tight again. 3-1 with a fastball. Blake Edwards has pitched well. 4 strikeouts, couple of walks, giving up 3 hits total. 3 of those actually on the infield variety. Brady Thompson's hit was an infield hit that Trey Richter got. Roberts the only one that went into the outfield. And Easton Carter got a bunt single on a ball that Edwards just couldn't pick up. So truly only one true hit that actually made it to outfield grass. A 3-2 pitch and a line drive down the right field line, and that ball is foul. It is foul by about a foot. Tell you what, Roberts is one quick dude. He's got long legs, and he took off and he hit first base. I mean, he was flying. But ball was foul. 3-2 to count. 1 out here in the fifth inning. Now time called by Roberts as Edwards was ready to go. Just did a sprint of about 60 yards. And a 3-2. Way high ball 4. Third walk by Edwards, second to Roberts. And with 1 down, Easton Carter stands in. He is sacrificed and then bunted for a sacrifice and ended up with a base hit. He's back in the same position again. Will he be bunting? Tying run at first base. Roberts has got good speed. The pitch, that's high and tight again. So Edwards not coming through. A great afternoon/evening here in Dent County. Working from the stretch, Edwards checks the runner, brings it home outside and low, and it's 2-0. And now Coach Edwards wants to come out and talk to his nephew, Blake. Slow him down maybe a little bit. 2-1 Salem. A lot of quick swings in this game. A lot of first pitch and second pitch swings. A walk to Roberts to lead off the game. A sacrifice by Carter, who's at the plate now. And then Brady Thompson got an infield single to make it first and third. And then Elijah Ullman made a sacrifice fly to center. Made it 1-0. Tigers in the fourth inning. A 1-out single by Hamilton, in which was bang bang at first base. Cash Howard doubled to left center, made it second and third. Ball struck out. Then Hayden Sanders singled to left field to drive in both. 2-1 our score. We're in the fifth inning with Roberts at first base. 2-0 count on Easton Carter. Throw to first base, and Roberts basically falls down, and he's on the bag. Does a little push-up there. Roberts is about a foot taller than Owen Hamilton down there at first base. Tall, you lean young man. Pitch comes in, a foul back. 2-1 to count. Carter 1 for 1 with that sacrifice and the bunt base hit. Tigers looking to turn 2 up the middle. 2-1 pitch, high, 3-1. On deck is Brady Thompson. 1 down, 5th inning. Blake Edwards looks in for the sign. The pitch. Chopper towards third. And short now. Throw to first base is in time. As Du Bois cut right in front of Trey Richter. Bang, bang play at first base. As Roberts goes to second base. 2 down. Thought for sure Caden Du Bois was going to cut that ball off, and then he pulled the glove back. And Trey Richter had to cut loose quickly, and he just edged Easton Carter. Brady Thompson at the plate. Tying run now at second base. That's Roberts. The pitch, and there's a base hit in the center. Mooney gets it. The throw is going to come home, and it's going to get cut off through the second base, and he is out. The run scores to tie the game on the base hit by Thompson. And then the throw home, cut off by Hamilton, and out recorded at second base. 8-3-6 on that out, and that retires the side. 1 run, 1 hit, a walk, ends up scoring again against Blake Edwards. And there were no errors, and there's nobody left. We've now played 4.5. Our score, Dora 2, Salem 2. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
At your locally owned Country Mart, our standards are high because we know yours are. Our meat is cut fresh daily in-house, and our professional meat associates are always ready to help you find what you're looking for or cut specifically how you want. See our produce associates on how to pick out the best fruits and vegetables. Quality in a deli means fresh, full of flavor, and always delicious. If you're craving fresh baked goodness, we have that too. You can find what you're looking for fast and easily at the best prices with friendly service at Country Mart, your hometown grocery store in Salem.
Back Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Blake Edwards pitched a very, very good game. He's given up 3 walks, and 2 of those have come home to roost. Both of those were Ashton Roberts. He's scored both runs for Dora. A base hit in the right center, tying the game. As the throw comes into Hamilton, he cuts it off and throws down to second base where the tag is made on Thompson, trying to go to that next base and get in scoring position. So good job by the Salem Tigers. Hey, don't forget the key word. Hey, don't forget the key word. It is steal in any form. I don't care how you spell steal. If you can get that keyword steal in on our form on our KSMO radio website, you can qualify for that stadium blanket. See, I think we've given away 6 already. We still got a couple to give away today and next Tuesday. So get your name in. Stadium blanket being provided is courtesy of Ron Copeland, our state representative, and it is a nice one. It's got the Tiger logo on it. It's got a drawstring bag. You can put that blanket away when you're done with it. It's insulated on the one side, nice and soft and furry, and the other side it's weather resistant. Nice. Check it out at our website, and you can win that for absolutely nothing just by watching or listening to KSMO. You don't even have to be watching to see the word. You just have to go to our website at ksmoradio.com and click on that icon of the drawstring bag that holds that stadium blanket, courtesy of Representative Ron Copeland. Hope you get a chance to do that. And you can do that all the way through Sunday night, by the way, in case you're watching this on a replay. You said, oh, I can't do it. I'm not watching it live. Yeah, you sure can. Pitch on the outside corner. It's 0-2 to Roy Stevens. Stevens struck out his first time against Elijah Ullum, who's pitched very well. Also, the pitch comes home, curve, foul, slow curve. And Roy hung back but fouled it off. Salem with 3 hits in that 4th inning, had 5 on the game. 4 for Dora. but Dora has 3 walks to their credit. Ullum has not walked anyone. Sign he gets from Brady Thompson. He's ready, and the pitch comes home. High fly ball in the left field. Left fielder waits and makes the catch. That's Braden York. Ball hit almost right at him. And 1 out. Blake Edwards will stand in. Edwards singled to right center his first time up. More right field to right center. Ball skipped past the right fielder, but Blake elected to stay at first. He gets back in. He's ready to go, facing Elijah Ullum, who brings him the first one. There's a smash fair down the third base line. Blake makes the turn, but he'll pull up there as the ball gets put back in quickly by York. Well, Blake Edwards with 2 hits today. Took a little something off on the inside corner, and Blake turned on it and ripped it 1.5 feet fair down the third base line. And Landon Richter will check in. Trey Richter at the plate. Runner at first. 1 down. 2-2 game. Throw to first and Landon back easily. Moody on deck as well. Working from the stretch, Elijah Ullum brings it home. Richter bunts the ball right back to the pitcher. Looks at second. Throws to first. Low. Safe. Throw to second base. Back is Richter. As not being able to take that out was Spencer Howard. Had have been very close anyway, but I believe he would have been out. But the ball was not dug out by Spencer. And we can give him an error. E3, the ball should have been caught. Especially with a runner coming down, but Spencer just did not make the play. Pitch comes to Moody. There's a pop fly down the right field line. That's trouble. That's going to be a fair ball. A run is going to try and score, and he will score, as they don't even really realize that Landon Richter was coming home. Smith got an end to Howard at first base, but I don't think he knew Richter was coming home. That ball was right on the line, and they got it back in, and they had a play at home, but they didn't take a shot at it, so Moody's base hit drives in the lead run. It's 3-2. DuBois stands in the pitch. High and tight. Up right at the handles of Caden DuBois. Trey Richter stopped at second base. Pitch comes home. That's low and inside. So Cade Moody didn't hit it super hard, but he hit it in a perfect place down the right field line, right on the line. Make it a 3-2 Salem lead. The pitch outside. 3-0 to Caden DuBois. And Ullum is not a happy guy out there. He snaps that ball back on return throw from Thompson. Not happy with himself. First and second, 1 out, and the pitch comes home. Low outside, and the bases are loaded for Owen Hamilton. A base hit by Edwards. The error by Rick. The error went for Trey and Richter to reach base. Then Cade Moody with the base hit. The RBI. DuBois gets the walk. They come out and talk to Ullum. Don't know if they're going to make a change or not here. Tigers have a chance to add on. They have a 3-2 lead. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. I'm going to stay right where he is. He's pitched well. Edwards' ball was hit well, but Richter bunted back to the pitcher. His throw could have been a little bit better, but did not get much of a stretch and help from Spencer Howard at first base. I gave him the error. Moody's base hit on the right field line, drives in the run. DuBois walks, and Owen Hamilton's licking his chops. The 1 out, the pitch comes home with the bases loaded. Fastball up and in. In at third and first, back at second and short, looking for 2. Outfield leaves a little bit of right center for Hamilton. The pitch comes home right down the middle. Owen taking all the way, 1-1. Now he's ready. Get ready to cock that bat and let it fly. 1-1 pitch comes home. Here it is. Grounder fouled on the third base side. Owen jumps up and down. He had a good pitch to hit. Got out in front. Nothing makes you more angry when you get that pitch you can drive and you get too anxious. Now it's 1-2. Bases loaded, 1 out. The run's already in. Salem leads at 3-2, and Ullum looks in. Thompson the sign. The pitch coming home to Hamilton. Ground ball towards second. Out at second, and high throw, wild throw, and a rush. Another man's going to score. And Hamilton down to second, and he is out. But on the ground out by Hamilton, it's a fielder's choice, as being forced at second base was Du Bois. 4-6 on the play, but the high throw by Carter allows another run to score. So Richter came in, and then Moody fouled him across the plate. And the Salem Tigers have a 5-2 lead with 3 runs in that 5th inning. They did so on 2 hits, an error, and a walk, and nobody left. We have now played 5. 5-2. Salem will be back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Get ready! The Run Salem 5K, 10K, and Family Fun Color Run will be held Saturday, May 20th. This will be held exclusively on the streets of Salem, starting and finishing in downtown, and will help raise funds for a future trail system in our wonderful community. The Family Fun Color Run Walk is an untimed event held in conjunction with the Run Salem 5K, 10K. All ages are welcome to participate, so bring the whole family. Find out more and register today at runsalemmo.com.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Clean Car Month at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, where you'll find Pro X 1 Car Wash, 2 for $15. Superior Coverall Tire Shine, 2 for $18. And Rain-X 2-in-1 Glass Cleaner for $7.49. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
5-2 our score. Final out, by the way, on Owen Hamilton, 6-3-6 on the overthrow to first base. And then he was out trying to go to second. Traylon Richter's going to come in. He will do some pitching here in this top of the 6th inning. So Blake Edwards will move to third base, and Caden Du Bois is going to move over to short. So Trey Richter getting his hand at pitching. Edwards went 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. Both of them earned. Gave up 3 walks. Struck out 4 in the game. And Elijah Ullum will stand in. 5-2 our score. Game zinged by for a long time as Ullum swings and misses on a fastball off the plate outside by Richter. Richter's got a good arm. Trey looks in, ready, brings it. Fastball low. 1-1. Tigers straight away, as we mentioned. Edwards now at third. Du Bois goes from third to short. Richter from short to the pitching mound. Everybody else is the same. 6th inning action. The pitch comes home. A high fastball, and it's 2-1. Spencer Howard and Tabor Walker to follow. Elijah Ullman. 6th inning action. Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Varsity only game today. Fastball outside. It's 3-1. Last thing you want to do is start walking guys. No matter how hard you throw, if you can't throw strikes. Ask Jordan Hicks. Pitch inside, ball 4. And a leadoff walk. 4th walk of the day for Dora. Spencer Howard, their first baseman. This is a big kid. Where's number 22? Big right-handed batter. He is struck out, grounded out. Deep in the box, pitch is low. So Richter has 1 strike to his credit out of 5 pitches. Make that 6. And that pitch is high again, 2-0. Trey Richter on the hill for the Salem Tigers. Looks in and brings it. There's a high fly ball, foul out of play. Howard trying to get on top of that one, could not. Fouled it back. 2-1 the count. Ullum at first base on the walk. Richter steps off and looks over. Working from the stretch, brings it. There's a foul off to the right side. Good fastball by Trey. Lights are on here at the park. Got some sunshine filtering through the clouds. 2-2 to count. Nobody out. We're in the top of the 6th inning. And the pitch, just a little bit low with a fastball, and it's 3-2. Ullum faked going. I don't think Richter didn't even pay any attention to him. He had a pretty good lead. He has a decent lead again. Not going, and there's a high fly ball in the right center field. Moody going back, has time, gets there, makes the catch. Howard just got underneath that one and flies out to center. A little bit of sun that's out was definitely shining off the glasses of Moody, off his eyes out there. You can see those flashes out there. Tabor Walker will stand in. He's 0 for 2, grounded out, struck out. Spencer Howard 0 for 3 in the game. Pitch, runner going. Pitch is outside for a strike. The throw down there, and he is out. All I'm trying to say, he slid around the tag. High school ball, that usually doesn't work. 2-6 on the throw as Du Bois put the tag down on him. He tried to get around him and did a pretty good job of eluding him to a point. The umpire punches him out, and there's quickly now 2 down in the 6th inning. Good throw by Sanders right to Du Bois in the air, and all he had to do is apply the tag. That pitch, just a little bit low. Walker, right-handed batter, deep in the box. 5-2 Salem. 2 in the 4th, 3 in the 5th. The pitch up and in. 2-1. Salem will have Howard, Ball, and Sanders up in the 6th inning. May try and add a couple to their 5-2 lead. Richter looks in, brings it up and in again. 3-1. 6th inning action here at Salem. They'll be home next Tuesday to face the Cuba Wildcats. Always good matches with Cuba. 4:30 varsity, JV will follow. That fastball's high in the second walk by Richter. And Braden York will stand in. He struck out twice. York, right-handed batter. Richter brings it in a little bit low. 1-0. The tray seems to be really high or really low. Can't find that happy medium. The pitch outside. Good fastball. 5-2 Salem. Cade Moody with the RBI single to put Salem on top. That pitch on the inside Ooh, just off the inside corner. Thought he might have caught the edge. Umpire said no, just missed 3-0. Lathan Smith would be on deck. Richter brings it in. That's a strike on the inside corner. Almost the same place. York waits. Tiger straight away for this hitter. Man at first base is Walker. That pitch, that's a strike. Same place on the inside edge. York gets back in. Where's number 20? Right-handed batter. Trey Richter looks. Runner going. Swing and a miss. He came back and struck him out. His first strikeout. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, no errors, and 1 man left. We've now played 5.5. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning with Salem on top, 5-2. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with the kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app. The Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Tigers are trying to add to their lead. Don't forget, register for that stadium blanket. You can. We have a key word you need. The word is steal, S-T-E-L. And it is a steal to get the stadium blanket for absolutely nothing. It doesn't cost you a dime. All you got to do is go to KSMO Radio website at ksmoradio.com. Click on this drawstring bag icon we have in the right corner. Put your name in. Put a way we can contact you, a phone number or email, and then that key word, you got to have that key word. It's steal. So whether you're listening on the radio or you're watching, either way, we hope you sign up for that free stadium bag at Grounder right on the line fair. That's off the glove of, Howard, and it's going to be an infield hit for Howard. Howard versus Howard. Ball took a short hop right near the bag. I'm going to give him a hit only because that was a really tough short hop play right off the bag or near the bag. And as a first baseman, you're waiting for that ball to hit that bag, and you don't know where it's going to go. So I'm giving Cash a hit, 2 hits on the day for Howard. Corby Ball stands in. Pitch wants to bunt. Does bunt. That's a good one. Getting at his own. Throw to first is in time. And Howard had visions of going to third base, but Carter at shortstop saw that, quickly ran over toward the third base bag, and Cash was happy to stay right where he is. Sacrifice goes 1-3. Howard down to second base. That's a good bunt by Corby Ball. Hayden Sanders has a couple of RBIs in this game on a hit to left field. He's back up there with another duck on the puddle. Pitch comes in, a swing and a miss. Not duck on the pond, just duck on the puddle, because only one. Big hole in that right side is Walker trying to keep Howard close at second base. The pitch. Go ahead and go that way. Fouls it off to the right side. Hayden waited as long as he could, then fouled it back. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Salem with a 3-run lead. Big 3-run 5th inning. With a run scoring on a fielder's choice and then an error. After they took the 3-2 lead, the pitch comes home. Swing and a miss. Again, trying to go to the right side, but he strikes out. So Sanders down. Strikeout. That's number 5 for Ullum. And Stevens will stand in with 2 down, runner at second base. Roy flew out to left field, and he also struck out. Ullum brings it home. Ground ball towards third. Short hop off the third baseman. And reaching first base is Stevens. Howard should have played a little bit more either aggressively or safe, and he'd have possibly gotten the play done. We're going to have to charge him with an error. Kind of did a little bit of the Mexican Olay. I'm not going to get in front of that ball. Oh, yay. Hopefully it hits my glove and stays there. It's kind of play, and sometimes they're do or dies, but that one, he actually had time to let that ball bounce, but he didn't. Tried to rush it. Normally you want to charge him, but that one was going to have to play in a short hop. There's a strike to Edwards. Blake 2 for 2. He's had Landon Richter run for him when he was pitching, but he did get 2 hits, one to right, one to left. Now he can go up the middle. Let's see what he does. Pitch is low. Runner going to second base. Late throw. And why Thompson threw it down there, I have no idea. And Howard comes in to score. He had no chance of getting Stevens. And when he threw the ball, Stevens left just a couple of feet from the bag. Ball goes into center field. And the Tigers get a 6-2 lead. That was not a very good play by Brady Thompson. E2 big time. Pitch comes home outside to Edwards. Ullum just dropped his head and put his head down into his arms like, what are you doing? Way too late to throw out Roy Stevens, that curveball. Ooh, a dandy right on the outside corner. Wow. That's his best curveball of the day. He swept right across and caught the edge. 2-2 to count. Roy Stevens at second, the pitch to Edwards. Fouled it back. Thompson couldn't hang on to it. So kind of a dual error for Thompson. Mental error for not getting up and throwing to second quickly. And then when he did throw to second, he didn't really step into it and follow through. He just kind of lofted it down there and it went into center field to give Salem a free run. 6-2 our score here. The pitch to Edwards and a foul back. Ball was up. Blake got a piece of it. In the seventh for the Falcons, Lathan Smith, Carson Howard, and then the top of the order, Ashton Roberts, who's been on base all 3 times. Working from the stretch, Ullum looks, checks. The pitch to Edwards. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a good high fastball. 6 strikeouts for Ullum, but the Tigers do score a run on 1 hit, 2 errors, and there was a man left. We have now played 6. 6-2 Salem. Will come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
We go to 7th inning. Trey Richter stays on the hill. Blake Edwards started the game, went 5 innings, 4 runs, 2 hits, 4 runs. Try that again. Blake Edwards, 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 of them earned, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Richter came on in the 6th inning. He had a couple of walks in there, but he got him out. One throwing out trying to steal, and he struck out another. One man flew out to center. Strike into Lathan Smith, who has walked and popped out to first base. And a good play by Owen Hamilton right at the dugout of Dora. A pitch. Well, he's trying to take out our cameras, I think. Trey Richter didn't like somebody behind home plate. He threw the ball behind the batter. He's laughing out there. One and one to count. We're in the 7th inning. 6-2, Salem on top. The pitch. Ooh, that's a nice pitch. Inside corner fastball. 1-2. Smith, right-handed batter, waits. He's playing right field today. As Richter brings it, a swing and a miss. He struck him out. His second strikeout. And Carson Howard will stand in. Carson's grounded out twice. Once to short, once back to the mound. Tigers took advantage of a lot of opportunities in this game, something they have not done all season long. And right now, as we look at the picture here, they have 8 hits in this game. Cash Howard and Blake Edwards each with 2. Pitch way outside and low to Carson Howard, 2-0. Again, don't forget, you still got a little time to sign up. Well, you still have a lot of time, actually, all the way through Sunday night to sign up for that stadium blanket, courtesy of State Representative Ron Copeland. Again, the key word is steal, and a high fly ball, short left field. Ball on the run makes the catch. Right down the line in foul territory, and Corby got over there, made the catch, 2 down. And Ashton Roberts will stand in. He has walked twice, he has singled, he's scored twice. RBIs in this game, Hayden Sanders, Cade Moody, Owen Hamilton. They all have RBIs in this contest. A grounder right back to Richter, and he throws to Hamilton. That's going to do it. 1-3 on the putout, and this game comes to an end. Salem Tigers come back from a 1-0 deficit, and they beat Dora by a final score of 6-2. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Salem Tigers win it to go to 6-12 on the season. They beat Dora 6-2 in a very well-pitched game for the most part, as both the pitchers pitched very well. Game was 1-0 going into the bottom of the fourth inning when Salem got a couple of runs. It was tied 2-2 after 4.5, but then Salem opened it up with 3 runs in the fifth inning with a little help from a couple of a Dora error by the first baseman on a ball hit back to the pitcher by Trey Richter when he bunted it back to the pitcher. So that opened up the door, and that allowed a couple of runs to score, and then another run scored in the sixth inning on a throwing error by their catcher. So 6-2 game wasn't indicative of how close this game really was. It really was a 3-2, 4-2 game at best, as both pitchers did pitch very, very well. Blake Edwards went 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Trey Richter gets the save, 2 innings pitched, nothing across until 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. For Elijah Ullum, 6 innings, 8 hits, 6 runs for them, earned 1 walk, 6 strikeouts here today at the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. 2 for 3 was Cash Howard. 2 for 3 was Blake Edwards. Also with hits for Salem, Hayden Sanders, a big 2-run single. Owen Hamilton, Cade DuBois, and Cade Moody with the game-winning RBI, base hit down the right field line, so he had a hit in the game as well. For Dora, it was the top of their order that did all the damage. It was Ashton Roberts, just 1 hit, but he walked twice. He was on base 3 of the 4 times he was up. Easton Carter had a base hit. 2 for 3 was Brady Thompson, and then Elijah Ullum with a walk. He also had a sacrifice fly in the game, but really down below that, they had just 1 base runner, a walk to Tabor Walker from number 5 to number 9. And you get just a couple of walks out of that, and that's it. There was no real offense coming out of the Dora bottom part of their lineup. So the Salem Tigers win this one 6-2, and they go to 6-12 on the season. We need to take another short break. We'll come back with how the scoring happened here against Dora at this varsity-only game, so everybody's clearing out pretty quick. We're about the last ones here. We'll take a 2.5-minute break and come back. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discount on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 100 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
No matter what, every morning, farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, They grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Street.
Welcome back to the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. The Dora Falcons game yesterday rained out, so they were fortunately were able to make that up today. We're glad that Dora was able to make it in town today for a very good game. It was Dora taking the lead. Leadoff walk to Ashton Roberts, a sacrifice by Easton Carter, put him at second base. Brady Thompson got an infield single and a heck of a play by Trey Richter. Dove for the ball up the middle, came down with it, but Owen Hamilton, who thinking the ball was going to go through, went down into a cutoff position, and nobody's at first base. Made it first and third with just one out, and then Elijah Ullman, a sacrifice fly to dead center field. Had a chance to get Roberts at home place. He didn't tag immediately and then came home late, but a throw to Hayden Sanders from Trey Richter after he got the relay in from Caden Moody was a little bit high, and Sanders could not get the ball down in time. At 1-0, Dora stayed that way all the way until the fourth inning. Salem Tigers got a one-out single by Owen Hamilton on a bang-bang play at first base, an infield single on a diving effort made by Carson Howard at third base. That was a heck of a play. Then Cash Howard came up and hit a double in the left center field. Corby Ball struck out, but then Hayden Sanders singled to left to drive in 2 runs. And then he was thrown out trying to extend it to go to third base. He went down to second on the throw in. The throw got away, but was thrown out trying to go to third. 7-2-5 on that put out. But the Tigers led it 2-1. But Dora came right back in the fifth inning. A one-out walk to Roberts. A ground out by Carter, but Roberts went to second base and a base hit by Thompson. And Roberts came around to score. But then Thompson trying to go to second base was thrown out. 8-3-6. Made it 2-2. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Salem Tigers. Stevens flies out down the left field line. Blake Edwards singles down the left field line. Then Trey Richter trying to bunt him over, trying to bunt his brother over. Landon bunted it back to the pitcher, who threw the ball to the first baseman, Spencer Howard, but he dropped it. And that made it first and second with one out. Then a base hit by Caden Moody down the right field line, made it 3-2. A walk to Caden DuBois, loaded the bases. And then Owen Hamilton hit a ground ball to second. They got the force out at second base, but the throw to first eluded. Howard actually was way over his head. I shouldn't say eluded him, so it was way too high. Hit the fence. Hamilton tried to go down to second base. He was out 6-3-6. Actually 4-6-3-6 on that put out. But the Tigers got an extra run as Moody came all the way around to score from second base on the errant throw. So that error allowed the Tigers to get that run. And that error on the shortstop made it 2 errors in the inning for Dora, allowing that run to score. And then the Tigers tack one on the sixth inning. A base hit by Cash Howard right down the line with ball went off the glove of Howard. And then a sacrifice by Corby Ball. Very, very nice bunt. And after Sanders struck out, Roy Stevens reached on an error by the third baseman. He tried to rush it in, made it first. And his first error of the game after he played very, very well at third base. And then Blake Edwards struck out. But in between Edwards striking out and Howard being at third, still at first base, for whatever reason, I mean, he stole second. Throw goes into center field, and they allow the run to score. So before the Stevens error, Howard scores on a throw down to second base, and I have no idea after Stevens reached, make it first and third. No idea when Stevens is stealing second why they even throw down there, but they did, and the catcher threw the ball in the center field. No way anybody could catch it, and made it 6-2. So an error on Thompson, and that's how this one ends, 6-2. Salem wins it 6-12 on the year. They'll take on the Cuba Wildcats Tuesday, 4:30 here at the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex, and they will have a JV game following that game. So we hope you all have a great weekend. We got Cardinal baseball tonight against the Dodgers. 8:15 is the pregame show start time. And then tomorrow night it'll be a 7:15 pregame show. And then Sunday afternoon, 2:15. Our next game again will be back here Tuesday against the Cuba Wildcats. And also our Lady Tigers, seeded 4th in the district. They'll take on Licking, and that will be at Potosi Saturday, May 6th at 2 o'clock. Due to our commitment to the bunker graduation, we'll not be bringing you that game from Potosi. So we apologize for that, but that's just the way that the district works. And bunker's graduation, well, we knew that a long time ago. We did not know when the Lady Tigers would play, and so we made that commitment, and we apologize for that, but that's part of the business that we're in. Sometimes we get these last-minute decisions. They don't always fit into our curriculum of trying to get things done. But anyway, Lady Tigers will be playing Licking in first round of district play at Potosi Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. For Ben operating the video side, for Jim back spinning the controls at the radio station, my name is Stan Stevens. Thanking you for joining us for Tiger Baseball on KSMO. Have a fantastic weekend. Good night from the high school baseball field.
Thank you for watching this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Tiger Sports. This game was brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial District Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Progressive Ozark Bank, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Town & Country Insurance, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust, Southtown Furniture, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Townscreen, LLC, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Elwood Real Estate, Dent County Vet Clinic, Aligned by Design Health Center, Hometown Mechanical, Healthy Dent County, Ozark Overhead Door.